Great to have you here this morning, Mike. What are the highlights for you?
Well, of course, it's always exciting to see the mix of people. You said 50,000. You got probably about 30,000 geeks, about 5,000 really cool kids, and about 15,000 old men like me. So this is a mass business, mass entertainment, and you certainly saw that yesterday and again today.
Mike, I'm wondering if you can tell us a little bit about Microsoft's strategy, particularly with HoloLens and the Xbox 360 being compatible with older games.
Well, you're definitely hitting, Pimm, on some of the big announcements yesterday. The backward compatibility is huge. As we know, people own a lot of Xbox 360s, a lot of PlayStation 3s. This is a huge reason to go out and buy an Xbox One. All my 360 games are still going to play. You're showing right now the Microsoft HoloLens. I think everybody, including those of us that have worked a lot in VR and AR, thought it was pretty amazing. The crowd went wild when it was shown. This is an example on Minecraft of HoloLens. I'd be looking forward to seeing this on the shooter games and the driver games. It's real impressive.
Yes, I just can't wait for that moment till I can shoot somebody in 3D, but clearly I'm not the target audience. Talk to me about virtual reality. So as I understand it, the big competition in video games is between Sony and Microsoft, and since 2003, the Sony PlayStation 4 has been crushing the Microsoft Xbox One. What happens now when they go head-to-head in virtual reality? Who shakes out on top, Sony or Microsoft?
Well, I've seen both the Oculus and used it in a variety of stages, and I'm personally very impressed by it, and consumers that we've conducted research with are impressed by it. But I've also seen the Sony Morpheus, and it was also very impressive. I saw some gameplay in both cases, and it just takes gaming to a new high. You really do feel you're right in the room, grabbing for a gun, shooting people. I mean, it takes me, it really transcends the reality you're in and puts you in a brand new place. And I haven't actually seen a piece of VR software that I haven't been impressed by. I've seen games, I've seen travel. I was in Moab, Utah, courtesy of virtual reality just the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, bike riding, going to sporting events, learning to do heart surgery. They may even teach anchors in virtual reality down the road.
We could use a little help.
Hey, and Mike, does this all bring your pocketbook to a new low? What are the cost of these things?
Well, obviously, the backward compatibility is actually a big cost savings. I don't believe Morpheus has said how much they're going to cost, and Oculus has definitely not said how much they're going to cost. I mean, I think we all know, those of us that have followed consumer electronics for so long, that the prices will come down. But, these are not the most expensive household items. An iPad's pretty expensive, too. So I anticipate that this will be some good money. It'll take a couple of years to really take off, but there'll be that tipping point. There'll be that one amazing game or that one amazing piece of software, kind of like Clash of Clans did with the iPad, and then everybody will be talking about it, and people will be rushing out to try their friends and to ultimately buy one. Plus, there's low-end devices that are still super high quality. I mean, Google's put out a cardboard version of a virtual reality headset, and it's I think under $10 or something.